Okay, hi guys, this is Stacy from Couture. I already prepped this pumpkin by painting it, and then I waxed the board afterwards and made sure it was dry before I put the transfer onto it, so no the particles come up on the transfer itself. You have to do that with any surface that is not Couture, not glass or mirrors, but you have to do it with any other surface because the particles will come up. As soon as you get your transfer, you always have to write back on it. This way you know it's the back of the transfer. When you put the transfer back on here, you know it's the paper and it's the houndtooth design. I just like to mark everything for my own benefit. Okay. Now it's a little messy here, and I know you hear chainsaws because my husband and two other guys are cutting down trees out back. So it's a little messy right now. And I'm going to fuzz the transfer because it's brand new. I just took it out of the package today. There we go. Now I only want to do half of it because I don't need the whole transfer undone. So we're going to do it not that much. Now I might need more, but I got a towel already down. You need a towel. And now that's how you fuzz your transfer. And you press it down on the towel. You lift it, put it back down again. This way it gets fuzzed up. I don't know if you could see. Probably not. Alright. I'm fuzzing the transfer up. Now I'm going to take it off. And I'm going to stick it to the pumpkin. See how much I need to go over it. All the way to the edge. Now when you put this down, you also have to make sure that you get no air bubbles. So that is why I'm starting at the bottom where the edge is, and I'm working my way up here. Let's move them out of the way. There you go. Don't want to cooperate that way. We're going to have to do it the other way. Oh, got a little stick here. Let's get that undone. Get out of my way. I'm going to do it this way. This is a beautiful print. I love. It's out of stock right now in the store, I found out. Just make sure all air bubbles are out. Oh, there's one. I'm not going to do this in a black. I'm going to do it in a real light gray because I'm going to put stuff on it. Now to make sure all your air bubbles are off, you definitely want to squeegee it like this to make sure everything... Oh, I got... Yep, they were in there. Okay. And I'm believing this is a brand new chalk paste. So you're going to actually get to experience me opening it and stirring it and getting it prepped. See, I can't take the foil off, so I myself take the stirrer that I purchased from Amazon, and it's a long-handled makeup stirrer, which are perfect for stirring the chalks. Now, if you notice, it's quite thick. It's not a yogurt consistency. So what we're going to do is we're going to take my squirt bottle, which I have distilled water in it, and we are going to spray water in there, and we are going to loosen that right up. Okay. Get this out of my way. There we go. Now, I'm going to put a couple squirts. I'm going to do 3 or 4 and see how it's coming up. You gotta be careful, and you gotta make sure you get all around the edges. Let's see, it's loosening right up automatically. It's gonna need some more water because it's too thick still. Still needs maybe 2 more squirts, 3 more squirts. We'll do 2 first. Okay. Now it's getting to that yogurt consistency. I should have done this beforehand, but I wanted you to experience a new jar opening. How they might come thicker. Now white is always very thin because it has no pigment in it for color. This is, let me see what color, linen, fresh linen color. So this was quite thick. So it's still a little too thick, I think, for my liking. So you just put a couple squirts to keep trying it to make sure. Now we're going to put down a paper towel. All right. I think that did it. Yep. But I like the longer handles because I can get a hold of them better with my hands. And there you go. But I use distilled water. I learned from the girls above me that's the best thing to use. I'm going to take a squeegee, and I'm going to take a good size squeegee. That's what these things are here, are squeegees. And I'm going to put a generous amount on here because it's a big area. So we're going to get that down there. Okay. Now, you kind of got to work fast because it will dry fast. And you don't want it to dry on you because then the transfer is very hard to get off. And you keep pushing it down to thin it out on the top, but you got to make sure you get all your nooks and crannies on the sides because you don't want to miss them edges. See, you go right along the edges just like that. And see how I'm thinning it out as I go down? And look at all the chalk I'm getting up. There's no waste to the chalk. You don't want to waste the chalk. I'm still getting extras off, see? You don't want to overdo it, but you don't want to underdo it. You can actually hear it as I'm scraping. And this is called the Houndtooth pattern. It's in the catalog, just go under my website. But I believe they are out of stock of the Houndtooth right now. My site is www.chalkcouture.com/Gravenice. Any questions, feel free to ask me. I am having a launch sit and sip class that teaches free of charge. You come home with a product. I will have examples for you to try. Right now I'm just making sure all the excess is off. Because you put all that back in the jar. See, girls, guys, put it all back in the jar. Okay, there was an air bubble. Let's get that out of there. Alright. Alright. Are you ready? Now you're going to lose me for a minute because I'm going to have to get up and go put this in my pail of water. Well, that's very easy to fix what I did right there. And I'm going to show you how because I have these Q-tips that are wonderful. Backing sheet. I'll move that out of the way. I'm going to show you guys. You are entitled to make a mistake. That was an air bubble. I didn't double check, so. But I'm going to take this out Scrape it all off. Okay. Put the lid on because I'm done with that right now. But I'm going to dry this first. Then I'm going to try to get it off with my Q-tip. This is a dryer that I bought off of Amazon. About $12. Dries it. You definitely want to dry it before you put any other layers on. Okay, I think I'm going to put a leaf there so you actually won't even see that spot. I have fall leaves that I want to try. But this is a little secret that I've learned from doing my own makeup over the years. These are off at Amazon or Walmart. And you have a point on one end, Q-tip part on the other end, which is flat. Great for mistakes. Water it, spray it, clean up your mistakes. Perfect. Very reasonable. Amazon, Walmart, any of the makeup departments. But they are makeup Q-tips. Okay. You have to wait, Coke.